This conference will now be recorded.
Last class, we were talking about, or we have been writing, server-side controller. We have seen how to go ahead and write a server-side controller to display a data. Now, the first thing that today we are going to start is that Lightning layout. Rupam @lt123.com, password CRM1234#. We have seen yesterday how to display data in a data table. A data automatically comes in a table. You know how to create a column. You know how to set a column, right? Now today we are going to display a data in a tile format. Before we go ahead and display data in a tile format, let us understand how to create a tiles. Whenever I say tiles, it is a flooring tiles. You see in your flooring, you see that, right? All your tiles in a square block. Same concept here, right? We call them as a tiles format or tiles. And to display tiles, we use a new command called as lightning layout. Now, the first thing that we are going to understand, 1 minute, let me cancel the previous one because of the previous class. This is not working properly. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Aura enabled. Yep. Let me actually close it. Setup developer console. It'll come fast now. There we go. Oh, every day the same problem. Why it's not coming up? Close. Let me try once again. Setup developer console. It's not working. Okay. As I told you, if your developer console is not working, copy the link, Control C, close it, open a new tab, and paste it and press enter. Developer console loads up. There we go. No issues at all. I click on File, I click on Close All. File, New, Lightning Component, LC underscore 0901 underscore example1 underscore lightning lightning layout. I'm creating something called as lightning layout. Right? Keep watching. lightning layout. Lightning layout. This divides the page into multiple blocks. Inside lightning layout, you will have lightning layout item. It is must that you give a size. Size equals to 12. 12 is the maximum. 12 is the maximum. After 12, you can give in any blocks. For example, I am saying here div. Keep watching, guys. Div class equals to box1. I will say hi. Now I'm writing a style for it. I come here. This dot box1. I will say, right, let me go ahead and open a CSS. Cascade style sheets. We already did this. I will say border. I will say border style equals to solid. Border style equals to solid. I come here, I paste it. Next, I will go ahead and I will say border color. Border color equals to red. Control C, red. Border size, right? Border width, width, here we go. Border width equals to 5 pixel. Control C, I come here. That's it. Control S. Here I come. Control S. Remember that inside the layout one, we have a div, one div. File, new, Lightning application. I copy layout, Control C. I say LA. I'm creating an application. Submit. Right? I call my component here, C colon, the component that I created, LC, extends equals to force, SLDS. I click on preview. Now you see that, right? What happened? We didn't got the div. Oh, sorry. Is it? Let me go here. Let me come here. Space. Let us see. That could be the reason. Refresh. Right? Because that was an inner component. I put it inside. Now you see 12. Whole red box is 12. Remember that. Full page is 12. Full page is 12. Now I go ahead to the programming. Keep watching. Again, I will create one more lightning. LIGHTNING lightning layout item. Lightning layout item. Size equals to 2. 2. Here I am saying, again I am saying, I will say box 2. Control S. Now I'll go ahead and I'll create a style. Control C. Box 2. Everything is same. I'll say green. Control S. Now I saved it. Control S. Go and see the output. Refresh. What happened? My product didn't came. Right? Size equals to 2. Right? It came actually. You see that after 12, the green box is coming. 2 box comes. I'm getting a scroll bar. 12 is the screen. After 12, I get a green high. No, Rupam, I don't want the scroll bars because mostly we don't like scroll bars on the right side. So come here and you say lightning layout, multiple rows. Multiple rows equals to true. Now you see Control S. I come to the output. This time the box will be pushed to the next line. Screen doesn't have a scroll bar. There is no scroll bar in the screen. Full screen, 12. 2. Now, next, keep watching. I go here. I have one more lightning. How much is remaining now? How much is remaining? 2. In one line, you can have 12. 2. That means I have 8. I have another 10 remaining. 10 remaining. I'm saying box 1. 10 plus 2, 12. One line complete. I refresh. Now you see. See? Again, the red came. Red box came. 10 plus 2, 12. Suppose you give 8. What will happen, Rupam? I give 8. How much is left now? 2 is left. 8 plus 2, 10. That means there'll be gap now. After that, there is a gap. See? There is a gap. Now, if I say next, if I go ahead and if I say, right, div, I'm pasting it. I'm lightning layout item. I say 6 because only 2 places left. System cannot fit 6 in the 2. So it'll push it to the next line. Then you'll see 6 half. Each line can have size 12. Each line size 12. If the size doesn't fit to 12, then there will be gap. For example, 8 plus 2, 10. There's a gap. The next element is 6. In 2, 6 cannot be fit. So system is pushing to the next line. System is pushing to the next line. If you go ahead and you say 2, then it will immediately move up. It will fix to the, now if I go and refresh, yep, 2 can be fit there. See, 2 came there. 2, 8, 2, total 12. 2 green, red 8, and again 2. System will always try to complete one line with 12. Only when it fails, it will push to the next line. Only when you give multiple rows equals to true. If you don't give it, then it will keep on giving the scroll bar. Right? You cannot enter any number more than 12. If you say 13, Control S, immediately as soon as you refresh the page, you'll get an error. You'll not get an error while saving. While refreshing, you'll get an error. See? Attribute size must be between 1 to 12. Everyone clear? Everyone clear? Everyone clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we will go ahead and we will use this technology in our yesterday's class. Perfect. We have learned something. So I'll say 12. Control S. Now let us
Here
close
I'm
everything.
not out.
Tell me.
Here you given line number 16 box 1
Mhm.
and line number 10 is box 2.
Mhm.
It will come third one it is came. This one came in third one like
It
red
came in
color
the second one.
8.
No. Box 1 is
Second one.
red. Box 2 is green. Box 2 is green.
And
So it came in the second line
box 1
because
is
first
red.
box 1 is red. Red box. Box 2 is green.
Yes, Rupam. Box 3 also red.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is box 1 means it should come as
12.
second one. No,
Why should come as second one, madam? See, forget about the, okay. The box 1 and box 2 are nothing but green. I want green rent. Don't say me box 1, box 2. Green box
okay.
will be 12 size. 12 means full screen. So that's the reason in the output you will see when you refresh it, first one is a red box. Box 1 is red. You get a full screen. Because you set multiple rows true. What I said, multiple rows true. System will not give a scroll bar. One line size is over. Next, I have box 2. Box 2 means green. Green will come in the next line and you go and see the output. Immediately next line there is a green box. Then I have box 1. Then I have used box 1. Box 1 is red, 8. So it will try to fix that line first. 2 plus 8, 10. Is it less than 12? Yes. Immediately, right, the next is this. Next, again I give box 2 and I give size equals to 8. Can you fix that now in the same line, second line? No, you cannot fix it. In the second line, there's a gap of 2. So hence system move to the next line. It moved to the next line. That's it. This is whole concept.
Thank you.
No logic at all. Perfect. Anyone has any other doubts before I proceed? Right? I close everything. Right? Close all. File. Open. No. File. Open Lightning Resources. I'll open yesterday's. Right, here we go. Right? What is that? Bring contact SSC. Right? Let us open this too. Open. Right? Here we go. That's a class. I click on component. There I can see the component. Let's close it. Right? What is this? Okay. Component. This is LC. So I'm closing it. Now LA. I click on preview. Immediately system brings everything from the data retrieved successfully and the data populates. Same data I want to display in a card. In a visiting card. How should I do it? Let me come here. Right now I'm right? Control Z. Paragraph tag, P tag, P tag. Inside that, I'm giving a star bar. Paragraph, star, one star will come. Perfect. Now here I will do the tiles because above is the data. It is a table. Now I'm doing a card. So for that, I will say lightning. Lightning what? Layout. Lightning layout. Right? I will say multiple rows. Multiple rows equals to true. Multiple rows equals to true. Right? Inside that, what I will do is that, right? Whoa. Inside that, what I'm going to do, all right? I'm going to go ahead and create, right, tiles. I want to go ahead and create tiles, right? Okay, I'm just thinking. Yep, perfect. Inside this, actually, I'm going to write what? Layout item. That layout item has to repeat again. So for that, I want a loop. Aura iteration. This is a new thing you're learning. Aura iteration. Those who want to take a notes, then take a notes. Aura iteration. To perform a loop operation inside a lightning component. Loop operation. This is loop. For what? I will say items equals to, where is the data? Exclamation v dot con. There could be 100 contacts, so 100 times the loop will run. Each contact, where each contact will be called as C. From the contact list, one contact will be called as C. Item, in this there are 100 contacts, 1000 contacts, million contacts will be there, v.com. Right? 100 contacts are there. Now, each one of them will be called as C. Now I will use, inside this I will use lightning. Layout item. See, I'm using size equals to 3. If it's 3, the first box will come as 3. Total in line 12. That means in one line 4 can be formed because system will try to complete one line. In line the size is 12. If I say 4, then 3 boxes will come. 4 into 3, 12. Then the next it will push to the next line. Size 3 or size 4. Total 3 boxes will come. Layout. Right? Layout item. I don't want this box to touch each other body to body. You see that if you've seen earlier, it's touching body to body. So what I will say that I will say padding equals to around SML. Padding equals to around small. Inside this, I will say div class equals to box1. Class equals to box1. There we go. I'm going to the style. I'm saying dot box1. Dot box1. Same thing. CSS. Right? By now we got by hearted, but anyhow. Right? Background color equals to, I go here to the developer console. Background color equals to purple. Color equals to white. Now we will get the border. Border color. Background is over. Now I'm going to the border. Border is equals to double. Border equals to double. What else? Border width 5 pixel. Border color equals to blue. Copy this, paste here, say blue. BLUE blue. Oh, red was also good. RED red. Anything. Now I come to my component. Here we go. Now each data is called, I will say name. I will say name. Name equals to exclamation C dot. C dot first name. Exclamation C dot. Not V. C. Because you have declared each variable from v.con is now called as C. So that's the reason I'm taking C. That's the reason I'm taking C. C dot last name. Next, paragraph tag. Why paragraph? We'll give a break tag. Break will give you one line. BR tag. Phone. Phone equals to exclamation C dot phone. What are the fields that we have pulled? Let us check right in the controller. Name is there, phone is there, email is there. Okay. So I can pull email also. Break tag. Email. Here the variable is C dot email. Email. One card will appear in blue with this. Done, guys. Done. Done, guys. Control S. Now let's come and refresh this. Refresh. As soon as the page load, data retrieved successfully. After the table, you'll be able to see card coming up. See, you have set the card size to 4. That's the reason in one line 3 is coming, because 3 4s are 12. You have set the card. See, you go ahead, change the card size from 4 to 2. Control S. Then in one line 6 card will come. 6 styles will come. Page layout. Data retrieved successfully. Yes. See, like this. We gave purple. Double border. We should have given blue. Should have been more, or white. CSS. BLUE blue. Control S. Press enter. All these things now you can do, guys. See how I'm displaying my card. See, table, same data in a card. Same data in a card, right? I'm not getting the second name. I'm not getting young gray. Why I'm not getting the other one? What is the mistake we made? Right? C dot last name. Why last name is not there? LAST last name. Why last name is not coming? Only first name is coming. Right? And NBSP.
Wrong in the first name.
FIRS. First name spelling is wrong. See? Perfect, no problem. First name spelling was wrong. So that's the reason. Field name was wrong. It was not coming up. Now both the names will come. Go ahead and refresh. I was thinking last name was not coming. See? Now you'll get both the name. Jack Rogers. Sean Forbes. See? Pat Andy Young. There's a gap because I gave a NBSP and NBSP. One gap. Everyone clear? Anyone has any questions? How? See, I use iteration. Iteration will loop. Loop how many? If there are 20 contacts, 20 times this loop will run. Where is that contact? Here is the contact, 20. Each contact one by one will be called as C. That is the reason I'm saying C dot name, C dot phone. I'm not saying V dot, because V dot contact, we have declared a variable called C. And there I'm saying size 2. Inside the layout, I have a div. In the div, I'm defining this and I'm coloring the div. Everyone is able to understand this very clearly, carefully, and neat and clean. Yes or no? Right? Shall we do the last program and then we get to the event? Do you want to do one more program? Same thing? Same?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So let's do it. Let's do it. Close, close, close. Now, let me do the same program again, guys. File, new, right? Class. We did it for contact, right? Now let's do it for account, right? CL underscore 0901 underscore example1 underscore search account, guys, search account. I don't know why it got stuck. Okay, what happened? You guys are able to hear me clearly? Is it good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and complete in the background. Control S. Okay, chalo, fine. It's saving at least. Let's see. Control S. Saving. Yep, class got created. I have to create an aura enable. AURA aura ENAB LED. Aura enabled. What is that? Public, static. Public and static are must. List of account. I will say, right? Search SES, search ACC, search ACC get, search ACC get, my method name. In this, I will pass one string search text. String search text. There we go. Now, I can do it in a lot different way, right? I can go ahead and I can do in a 2 different ways. You want me to do in a simple or you want me to do in a complicated manner? Okay, let's do it simple. String, string string search text is equals to percentage plus whatever you have searched plus percentage. Did you do this? Did we do this? Yes or no? No, right?
No.
I'm searching. Whenever you give an account name, it'll search. If you write A, the account with any account that containing A will be searched. Now I will say list of list of ACCOUNT account equals to select ID, comma name, comma phone, comma fax, comma industry from ACCOUNT account where name like ST, where name like ST. I will say, right, return Return. What is the name? I will say account list. Return account list. Control S. Control S. Absolutely no error. First, I'm creating whatever the text you're passing. A percentage, and that I'm passing in the like statement. Like percentage, a percentage. That means anything that start with A. You give B, anything start with B. Right? Use little bit of your brain and then try to build the things here.
Rupam,
Yes, sir.
can we use SQL here instead of SOQL?
Yeah. Yes. You want me to use that? You want me
Yeah.
to use that? If you say
Because
yes, I'll do
search
it.
means fine. We can write.
No, I can use. That's okay. So
Okay.
somebody says that, okay, Rupam, why are you taking easy? Why don't you take a hard path? Right? Right. So let's take a hard path. This is the one way. Another way. String. I can do it in multiple ways. String. Right? I'll do. Somebody said hard. Let me make hardest. Okay. Let me make hardest. Perfect. I'm not using this. There we go. I'm not using this program. We are commenting it. Now, I'll same thing. I'll do it in the hardest way. String QR query is equals to select. Same thing I'll take till here. Select like what? This search text has to be passed here. Like, first of all, this is a string. This is not an SQL query. It is in string. String means it's a text. Now I will use an expressions to do this. Right? You need to give me a little time to do this all. Percentage. I have to think plus the search text that you're passing. Search text that you're passing. Plus, right? Plus percentage backslash. There we go. This is the way we use it with an expression. Now, this is just a text. If you say debug QR, you'll not get the data. You'll get this line. So I have to now run it. Then I will say, right, same list of AL. I have to run this query is equals to database dot query. Why it's not coming up? DATABAC database dot query QUERY. There is a command called as database dot query. Where is the query? Here is the query QR. Now return AL. Control S. Control S. Both the way it works. You write like this, you write like this, your wish. There, first I'm creating a string. Third way, come on, Rupam. You can put this in the SQL query also, directly passing it. The way you want to write, it's yours. I'm writing with an expression. I know that most of you, it will bounce. Most of you, it might bounce. That's the reason I started with a simple one. And I did it. You do anyways, it'll work. It doesn't make any difference for me. You write like this, you write like that. It'll work. Over Control S. Now we will create a server side. Sorry, this is a server side controller. Now we will create a Lightning component. LC underscore, right? 0901 underscore example2 underscore search ACCOUNT, search account. I create a component called search account. First step, controller equals to the class name. What is my class name? My class name is this. Control C, Control V. Put it here. That's my class name. Next, Done. I need to store the data somewhere. When I type A, I found 5 accounts with name A. So that 5 accounts has to be stored somewhere. Aura, attribut, attribute. Aura, attribute. Name equals to ACCL, account list. Type equals to, what type of data will it hold? Account. But not one, more than one. So array. Now, you need to enter the search text also. A, so I'll create one more attribute. Aura, attribut, attribute. Name equals to st, search text. Type equals to, it's a string. String. Control S over 2 attributes. Now I will write the card. Lightning card. Title equals to ACCOUNT account SEARCH account search. Account search. ICON icon name equals to STNDRD standard ACCOUNT account. That's the title card. Nobody should be surprised. We have all done this. We have all done this. Perfect. Right? Now let's do something amazing. Same thing, but I'm just twisting it. I'm adding some additional masala to my Maggi so that my Maggi became a little bit more, masala stick, right? So let's do a masala stick. English plus Hindi I'm adding. Hindi plus English I'm adding. Some masala stick development will do. Aura set. Aura set. Aura set. Attribute. Attribute equals to. Attribute equals to. Attribute equals to. Action. Now you know that mostly we place the button there. This time we will not place the button there. This time we'll place a lightning input. LIGHTNING, lightning. INPUT. Lightning input. Lightning input. Not in the card I'm placing, in the action area. That means on the card towards the end, I will get a search icon. Let's see. Title equal lightning input, right? Label equals to enter ACCOUNT account name. Oh, enter name. Value. Value equals to exclamation v dot st. Whatever you type here, it will store in st. Perfect. Now I will have a button. Lightning. BUTTUN button. Right? Label equals to search. By the way, here I can set type equals to search. Type equals to search. Label, button label is search. On click equals to do some innovation always. C.SEARC, search me. Let us see first how it looks. What happened? Action, it actions. Type to it equals to actions. Perfect. First, let me see right before writing the program. How does it looks actually? How the look and feel is coming. A search. I create an application. I call my component. C colon my component. I say extends. Force SLDS, Control S, preview. Let's see how it looks. See, it's coming here. Search in the title itself. I'm not liking it. Okay, let's change it, guys. Sorry, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I will say I'll put in the title area. TITLE, title area. Right? I know that there cannot be two titles, so I'm removing the title. Control S. Let us see how it looks first. We are very now precise, keen on looking. Account search. Button is coming down. Button should be come in front of it. Still, I'm not liking it. Button should come. So why can't you use lightning layout? Lightning, LIGHT, lightning layout. Inside layout, I will say LIGHT lightning. Layout item. Every item will have a size. Size. Size equals to 2. Let me put this Control X inside the layout item. Like this, I will have 2 layout items. I'm just trying to see how the things will behave. I'm still on look and feel. And then there's a button. 2 plus 2, 4. Let's see where it comes, how it comes. All these are in the title area itself. Control S. Let's go ahead and refresh. Let's see how it comes. Nachatledu. See, I'm wasting my time. I know that. Right? Equals to 4. Control S. Refresh. Refresh. Search button. Search button. Label has gone up. It has come in the line of this. Right? I can see that. Right? Okay. Perfectly fine. Let's do one thing. We'll do a little bit more and we'll see. Right? Here. Oh, Control C. Again, I'm placing one more. Here I will say ACCOUNT account in bold. I will say bold. ACCOUNT account SEARCS search. Control S. 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 2 10. 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 2 10. Or I'll say 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 2 12. The whole title area 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 2 12. I've covered whole. Now let's see how it works. I covered 12, but it's not coming up because it's in the title area. Which area it is? It's in a title area, right? So no problem. Last and final, I will remove this from the title area. Control X. So what I'm doing? Control Z. Array. Right? ACCOUNT account SEARCH search. Right? Let it be. Because title area, you know that the size, if you remember my diagram, right? Paint. If you remember the diagram that I've drawn, title area is limited. Your whole card is divided into 3 blocks. Header, body, footer. Again, the header is divided into title, intavarke. Action, only this much. That is the reason it's not coming full-fledged. The 10, the 12 is still here only. Ikkadi chikavarke 12. Action from here to here 12. It's not taking whole 12 like this. Because area of action is this much only. Area of, right, area in the action, right, action area is this. Title area is only this much. So that is the reason our output is also coming within that area only, this much. This area is, so let's do one thing, let's put the search button in the other area, right? We'll not waste much time there. So what I'm doing is that, right, aura set, I'll use one more aura set, a aura set attribute equals to actions, and I'll put the button there. Control X, put the button there, this, remove it. Control S, last and final. Now refresh, and now we will start. So there we go. Account search, enter the name, data. As soon as I click on search, immediately below, either I should get a table or I should get a card. Either I should get a table or I should get a card. Account search, enter name, and the search button is to the right side. Perfect. This is enough. Now we'll not spend much time here. Right now, you want to display the data. How do you want to display the data? In a table or in a card? Tell me, guys. Table or card? Table.
Yes.
LIGHT lightning card. See, I can use so many cards. Lightning card. Title. Title equals to SEARC, search, RESULT, search result. Title is search result. Perfect. Here I want lightning. Data. What I want a table. Lightning data table. What are the things that you need for the data table? Key field. Key, FIELD. Key field equals to ID. Data equals to, where is the data? Exclamation V dot. Here is the data. ACCL, account list. Next, it requires a column. COLUMS, columns equals to exclamation V dot COL, call. Over. Where is the call? V dot call. I have to declare one more here. Aura attribute. Name equals to call. Type equals to list. That's it, guys. Over. Lightning data table, key field, data, columns. That's it. COLUMNS. See, spelling is wrong. Columns. Over. Now, whenever you click this button, search me, I'm writing the controller. First thing is that you want the column to be created at the time of loading, or you want the column to be created once the button is clicked. Choice is yours.
Once the button is clicked.
Once the button is clicked. So let's go ahead then. Then I will write everything here. Otherwise, if you'd have chosen that at the time of loading, then I'd have taken, right, aura handler, name equals to init, value equals to this, action equals to C dot create column. And I'd have written one more function here called as create column. And whatever I'm doing right now, I'd have put it inside that. Where CL is equals to. Column is created like this. Columns are created in a brick bracket. Inside the brick bracket, it's in a JSON format. Label, colon. What is the label you want to give? ACCOUNT, account name. Name. Field, 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 TYP. Sorry, field name, not type. Field name is equal, sorry, colon. What is that? NAME name. Next, type. Text. I told you yesterday, whether you give type gives you formatting. If you don't give type, no issues. By default, it's text. TXT. Column 1 got created. How many columns you want? That many columns will take. Control V, Control V, Control V. With a comma, 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 right. Phone. Field name is phone. Type is phone. Fax. Field name is fax. Type is phone. What else we are pulling? Industry, industry, industry. Type is industry, name is industry, INDUSTRY. Type is text, over column, right? Parsing error. Where is the parsing error? Line number 13, 613, okay? Label, account, comma, field name, FIELD, field name, this type, right? Here, there is no comma. That's the reason parsing error. Control S, no error at all. Now, whatever the column you created, you have to pass it there. Where? To the components, COMP. Components, COMPONENT, COMPONENT, component dot set. V dot, in the component, you have call. I'm passing this to the column. Call, CL. Whatever the CL that you created at line number 4, that I'm passing to the column. Next, STEP step 0. What is that? Get the data, get all the required data from components. Right? Where srctxt, search text, is equals to component, component dot get. Component dot get. Get what? V dot. Here, st is where the search text is stored. Bring it, store here. Now, step 1. Everyone should be by-hearted. I've been doing so many times for you. Call or get the method. In real time, mostly we use action, where ICT action equals to component dot get c dot get what? The method name. What is the method name? Yeah. Search ACC get. That's the method name. Step 2. Set parameters. Set parameters. How to set the parameter? ACT and action dot set params. Set params. In a curly bracket in a JSON format. What is the variable we declare? We declare a search text at the instance variable of the method. Pass it with what? Pass it with, we have captured, no? SRC text, pass it search text. Next, step 3, callback. How to write? ACT and action dot SET CLL call BACT. Inside this function, in that you can write Rupam, Ravi, result, anything. Mostly we write areas, PO and SA response. This is how you write a function. Done. The step 4, enqueue. By now, everybody should have by-hearted this. $A dot. Yes or no, guys? Am I wrong? By now, this 4 steps would have been by-hearted by everyone. I've been writing it since last week onward. I started yesterday, full day. I've been writing it twice, if I'm not wrong, once, twice, or thrice. This might be the 4th or 5th time we are writing it. Now we will write the program here inside this. Enter. Enter. Var state equals to response dot get state. This will get the state of the courier boy. If state equals to success. If state is success, then where result equals to response dot get return value. Get return value. Once you get the value, pass it to the component. Component dot set v dot in the component. Here is the ACCL list of accounts. Whatever the answer I got, comma, result. Program is over. Anyone has any questions, can please raise. Column created, got the search text from the component, call the method, passed it to the method, got the callback, finally entering the action. Done. Anyone has any questions? If I have not made any mistake, everything should be working perfectly fine. There we go. Press refresh. Search result, there is nothing. A, search. Wow. See, all the account only with A. Only with A. AM, search. Samsung, sample, pyramid. In pyramid, AM is there. America, AM is there. See, my search is working. My search is working. Clear, guys. Clear, guys. Lightning
Yes,
component,
Yes, sir.
getting a data from a server-side controller, right? And the table and the displayed in the table. And we are displaying the data in the table. Type R, search. RU, search. Construction, there is a RU. So I'm searching the account. Anybody has any questions anywhere? How I've written this? See? Shall we go to the next topic? Shall we go to the next topic? Very important topic.
from one
Events.
class.
Yeah, we are running this. Currently, this is disabled because somebody said they want in a hard way, so I did in a hard way. Perfect. Now let me. You can disable this now and you can enable that. Then also it will work. Finally, return AL. Finally, the search text has to be passed and it has to search. That's it.
So here, what are the fields you gave that fields only?
That only you can use. You cannot use anything called rating. I didn't pull the rating here. It will not come.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Chalo, guys. Now it is the time for go to the next topic. Wait, it is not for you. What is there in the screen? It's opening up here. This is for you. Earlier was for LWC class. Now put a heading called as lightning event. Very important topic. Put a heading called as lightning event. Start writing. Any notification by a browser, or a component or an application, any notification by a browser, component or an node component or an application regarding an action is called event. Any notification by a browser or a component or an application, right, is called event. Is called event, right? Is called event. There are two types of events available. Number one, system event. Sorry, number one, browser event. Number two, system event. There are two types of events available. Number one, browser event. Number two, system event. What is a browser event? An event which is handled by a browser, web browser, like click, drag, drop, on focus, on. All these are browser events. Browser events. In the browser, you click. Immediately one message will be passed. Hey, ఈ button click అయింది. చెప్పు ఏం చేయాలి? Hey, this button was clicked. Tell me what should I do? If you don't tell anything, after clicking button, there'll be no response. So that is a browser event, right? Now, based on a browser event, we can have system events. Browser events are must. Without a browser event, you cannot have a system event. Now, based on the browser event, we can create event virtually. Whenever a button is clicked, click is an event. Now, whenever the button is clicked, I will create one more event called A. The way when you click on the browser, the event passes to the system. When you click on a button on a browser, when you click a button on a browser event occurs. That browser event is passed to the platform. In the platform, we have a function, alert, good morning. Immediately on the screen, good morning is displayed. But now you click the button. Rather than writing a function, I want is that should generate another event. And 10 different people should receive it, not the platform. I want whole Salesforce to listen. Those are called system events. Any custom events handled by a Lightning platform is called system event. Write down, any custom event handled by a Lightning platform is called system events. There are two types of system events there are two types of Lightning platform events. Number one, component event. Number two, application event. Number one, component event. Number two, application event. So first of all, events are of two types: browser, system. System nothing but platform event. Platform event is again divided into two: component and application, right? Browser event we can't control, but platform event we can control. We can create our own custom events we can create. Now, put a heading called as component event. Let's go by first one, component event. Component event. Start writing. Event that propagates. Event that propagates flows. The event that propagates from lower element to upper element, from lower element to upper element to topmost element, lower element to upper element to topmost element is called component event. What is a component event? An event that flows from lower to uppermost is called component event. Now let's understand. New, don't save. First, simple. then I'll make your life complex. This is an application. A1 application. Inside that, there is one component, C1. Right? Inside an application, we call it a component. That's what we have been doing every day. I create a component, I go to the application, I create an application, I call the component inside the application. Let's assume that inside this application, there is one more. Inside the application, there is a component. Inside the component, there is one more component, C2. Inside C2, there is one more component, C3. Inside C3, there is one more component, C4. Force, right? This is what it is. Let me color. Green. Oh, green. Application is green. Next, orange. Next, pink. Next, blue. And the last one is white. Right? Perfect. Now there is a button in blue. Let's assume that there is a button. And the button is high. High button. The name of the button is high. Name of the button is high. Whenever somebody clicked the button, somebody went ahead and clicked the button. Who can respond? Immediately, as soon as the button is clicked, who can respond? The blue will respond. Next, the pink can respond. Next, the orange can respond. The orange can respond. Next, the green can respond. You clicked one button, but you see that everybody from lower to upper, everybody from down to up is receiving the click. Click was done in one component, but another component is hearing the click. Another component is hearing the click, right? It's that the flow is going up. The flow is going up like this. Remember that the white cannot hear. White will not react. C4 will not react. That means it is not flowing down. Down, no. Down, no. Side, no. Side, no. Other side, no. Only going up. Only going up. This process is called bubbling. Bubbling. What is a bubbling? Whenever you open a soda bottle, whenever you open a thumbs up, you see that bubbles always travel from down to up. They never travel from up to down. From bottom, it goes towards the up. All the bubbles in the soda bottle from the down, from the bottom, it will go up. We call this propagation as bubbling. This is inheritance. Inheritance. Top to bottom. Paina nunchi kinda is called inheritance. Kinda nunchi paina is called bubbling. This is called sibling. SIB, sibling. Sites are called sibling. In component event, only bubbling. No sibling, no inheritance, only bubbling. Only bubbling. This is called component. This is called as component event. Once again, paint. Once again, another paint. I have an application A1. Inside the application, there are two components. right? By the way, let me keep coloring. Application A1. I have two components. The component name is C1, C2. C1, C2. Inside the C1, I have two components. C11, C12. Inside this C2, I have there also two or three, whatever your wish. There are three. C21, C22, C23. Let them color it. All these are, I'm coloring the level because they are all at the same level. Next, inside this, I have one more. I have one more component. Only one. Or I can have two components if you want. There are two components. Here there is a one. Here, one, oh, two, three. One, two. Only one. Right? I'll start giving the name C111, C121, C122, C211, C212, C213, C221. All names are unique. C222, C231. Now there is a one more component inside it. Huh. I'm trying to make your life hell, by the way. Oh, one component. Here, one component. All the same level I'm coloring, so that you can understand the levels also. Who are uncles, who are cousins will come there now. And I'm maintaining proper color. Inside C1, right here, right? Let me give the name. Here the name is C1111. Here the name is C1211. Blue one. I'm writing the blue name. C12111. Now a button is clicked. A button is clicked in white. Here is the button. It's a button. It's a button. I'll put a star mark because otherwise you'll start feeling it. The star is a button. A button is clicked on. A button is clicked in C1211. Tell me, who can hear the button click? Who are the people who can hear the button click?
C121.
C1, C12, C1, A1.
Once again, step by step.
C1211.
C1211. Okay, good.
C121,
C121. Good.
C12,
C12. Good.
C1,
C1.
Good. C1.
A1.
Good.
A1.
A1. Perfect. Remember that nobody can hear. Siblings not audible. Only this button click can be heard. If C121 got a pain, the father can listen. C1211 got a pain. His child C12111 blue will never know that the father got a pain. That pain will not be transferred. Even though this guy wants to put his ears near to his father, he's putting the walls or putting his ears in the wall to listen what's going on, right? In the father room, what's going on? He cannot listen. Who? Blue cannot listen whatever is happening in the white, right? Immediately,
Is
white
something
can
like
listen.
multi-level inheritance?
There's nothing called inheritance. It's wrong. There is no Don't use the word inheritance here, right? 1 to 1 1. It is down to up. Inheritance is never down to up. Inheritance is always up to down. Parent to child. Here it's child to parent. 121 is a parent. 121 to C12, grandparent. C12 to C1, great grandparent. C1 to A1, great 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 grandparent. It is going down to up. So don't ever use the word called inheritance here. Inheritance means grandparent to parent, parent to child, child to grandchild. But here it's opposite. Grandchild to child, child to parent, parent to grandparent. So we are going in opposite direction. So nowhere the inheritance comes into picture. It is always going up, always going up. The event will travel like this, right? Can, right? C121 and C122 can listen? No, no. Here, absolutely no. This piece is absolutely no. Because C1, C2 are brothers, right? Here, C121, C122 are brothers, right? One of the brother child got a problem. C121 has a child called C1211, 1211, right? The problem occurred there. Who can hear the problem? C121 can hear the problem. C121 will never share with his brother. That means white's Pedanana. These two are brothers. No. C121 will tell to C12, C12 family. C12 has another brother. The grandfathers are two, C11 and C12. But that grandfather will never share it to the another brother. Then grandfather has great grandfather. They are also two. So C2 and C1, they will never tell the C2. If they don't tell the C2, then none of the C2 family is informed. That whole family will never even know that something has happened in C1211. Right? Only going up. No left, no right. Only the flow will go up. It will travel towards the up direction like this. It will travel towards the up direction like this. Side? Any side siblings? No. Red. No. Inheritance? Bottom? There's, right? Bottom? Oh, that's a purple, no? Why I'm coloring as do that one? Right? It's all purple. Purple will go. Bottom is blue. Blue will never receive it. Bottom is blue. Blue. Will the blue receive? No, never. Blue will never receive it. Only upper element will receive. Only upper element will receive. Yes. This is called component event. What is the use? We'll discuss later. First, let's learn. Don't jump to the future. We are not Aditya 369. So let's go with the current world and then we'll think. What is the real-time use? Where you use? First, let us create and understand. Right? Now, third paint. What I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the thing simple for you now to make it understand. And this is exactly what I'm going to do practically now, right? Yellow. First one is green. This is an app. This is an app. A1. A1. Inside A1, I have one component. another component. C1, C2, C1, C2, right? Let us color blue, blue, colored. Inside C1, I have one component, yellow. Here also I'll create one more component, yellow. And inside yellow, I will have one more component, red. Or let's say that yellow is over, no, pink will have pink. I'll start giving the name. C11 here, C21, C111. Perfect. Where is the button? Button is in a click happened. Where? A click happened. Where? In C11. Who can receive? Who can receive?
11, C1 and A1.
That's it. Done. As simple as that. It's not compulsory that C1 has to receive. It's an optional. C1 say, hey, I don't want to hear. I'm old, right? I don't want to hear that, my son died. I don't want to hear that news. It's not compulsory that they have to hear. They can hear. C2 wants to hear. Even if it wants to hear, it cannot hear. C11, C111, pink wants to hear. Can it hear? No. No. It is only up. Remember that. The event is always up. Event is always up like this. Right? Now, how to do this? Chalo, let's do this now. Exactly the diagram cheddam. To do this, first you have to create an event. Here it is. You have to create an event. Step 1, you have to create an event. Step 1, STP step 1, create event. Create event. That is step 1. Step 2, whoever wants to fire the event, they have to register the event. Register event. After register only, you can fire. FIRE event. Fire event. Once the event is fired, STP step 3, whoever wants to receive has to use handle event. Whoever wants to receive, they have to use handle event. This is the 4 steps you have to perform. This is the 4th step you have to perform. Let's do it practically and understand. Resume, file, close all. Step 1, file, new, lightning event. Here I am. File, new, lightning event. I click on it. All the event name I will say LE. LA, lightning application. LC, lightning component. LE, lightning event. LE underscore 0901 underscore example 1 underscore comp event. I'm explaining a component event. By the way, let me copy the name. Control C. Let me go ahead and let me paste it here. Here we go. This is my event. I say submit. One event got created. In the event bundle, there is nothing, only event. In the event bundle, there is nothing. The way lightning bundle has 8 elements. Application bundle has 7 elements. Event bundle has only 1 element. By default, it application. I'm changing it to components. Type equals to component. I make it 2 line rather than single line. Self closing. I removed the self closing. I made it double closing. Why? We will talk later. Description. This is my first event. And you can give. If you want to remove description, you remove it. Event got created. Nothing is there inside it, just an event. Now we will start creating as per the diagram. First, we will create which one? Let's create the one which want to fire. Which one want to fire? C11 yellow wants to fire. So I'm creating file, new component. Remember that? Now all the confusion will start. So be careful. LC, I should have taken example 0901 underscore EG1 underscore. What I will say? I will use the same name here. C11 yellow. C11 YLLOW. C11 yellow. Copy these names. We need this very much. Save. So I created an event. I created C11 yellow. As per my diagram, C11 yellow is where it will fire the event. Perfect. So I will say lightning card. Lightning card. Title equals to C11 yellow. Fire event. This will fire the event. Fire the event. To fire the event, I need a button. Something should happen. A button click has to happen. So I'll say lightning button. Label equals to submit. On click. Exclamation submit. C dot submit. Whenever you click this button, the event should fire. What happened? Right? Card. What happened? Save to save. No component name markup card found. Lightning spelling is wrong. LIGHT. Lightning spelling was wrong. Save. No issues. I told you first create event. Did we do that? Yes, we did this step. This step is done. You just remember I created event. Now, whoever wants to fire, they have to register the event. So there we go. This component want to fire. So whoever wants to fire, they have to say aura registr register event. Aura register event. They have to use this. Name, very important. Name Bangaram. You can give any name. Name of the event is Bangaram. Shona. In Hindi, in Bengali, you keep your girlfriend name as Shona. In Telugu also, the Telugu boys keep their girlfriend name as Bangaram. So Bangaram, gold. So I kept my event name as Bangaram. Name. What is this? Type. Type equals to. What is the type? C colon event name. This is the event we created. Register event. Type equals to over. Now submit. I go and write the controller. Submit. Submit. Right? Whenever you click on this event, one message has one alert has to come. It's something, anything I can do. Now, right? Where EVT. First get the event from the controller. Where EVT equals to. There are two steps. Whenever you want to fire, step one, bring the event. Get the event from the component. How to get? Where EVT. You can give anything. var rupam var roop equals to, you have to say var evt, right? Evt component dot get event. Command is not get now, get event. Component dot get event. Which event you want to get? Bangaram. Whatever the name you gave to the event that you registered there, that I'm bringing inside the controller. Once you bring inside the Bangaram, now evt dot fire. Simple, over. The event is fired. The button click is now. You click the button in one component. Immediately, system took that event and it amplified it and it broadcasted in the air. Throw it in the air. There's a click happened. It threw it in the air. Whoever want to receive it has to use handler. Third step, whoever wants to receive it want to use handler. The person who propagated it, the person who spread this virus in the air can also receive it, right? C1 can receive, A1 can receive, C2 cannot receive, C21 cannot receive, C11 cannot receive. Even they put an antenna in the air to receive the signal, they cannot. Whoever want to receive, they have to put an antenna. Now, this component has propagated. This component has spread the signal in the air. Whoever wants to spread the signal, first of all, you have to create a signal. So here it is, the event created. Second thing is that register that signal in the machine where you want to, from where you want to throw or you want to push. Then click a button. Once the button is clicked, get that signal or get that message in the event and then push it. And it's now getting propagated in the air. It is released in the air. With whole Salesforce, it's now released. Anybody can receive. Who can receive? Anyone who use handler. For example, this component wants to receive it. Aura, handler, handler. Anybody who wants to receive has to use Aura handler. Anybody wants to receive this signal, they have to use an antenna. So I'm using an antenna here. Here antenna is, right, Aura handler. Name equals to which signal you want to receive. I want to receive Bangaram. From which channel you want to receive this information? From Bangaram. Right? What is the detail of Bangaram? EVENT. Which event is that? You have to give the machine name also. Yes, signal name is Bangaram. From which machine it was released? It was released from a machine called as, right? What is the name? This one. Okay. So Aura handler. Name equals to Bangaram. Event equals to C. Action. Okay. Now what do you want me to do? After receiving the event, after receiving the signal, what do you want to do? You want to again retransmit it the way the radio 93.5 FM. It's all working in a bouncing mechanism. Don't think that, right? Somewhere from, Jubilee Hills through an antenna, a short wave of 93.5 FM is released, right? You are sitting somewhere 40 kilometers away from Hyderabad. You turn your radio and you say, hey, Radio Mirchi, this is Shaiji, good morning, right? Midday Mohabbat with, right, Charu, right? You're listening to the radio. How do you are getting the signal? Do you think that the shortwave travels 40 kilometers? Never. Shortwave doesn't travel 40 kilometers, guys. Then I am 80 kilometers away from Hyderabad. How am I getting radio signal? Because there's a lot of bouncing stations. Somewhere after a certain distance, there is one station which is catching the signal, rebouncing it, retransmitting it. And this retransmission is happening every time. Again, the signal travels certain distance. At certain distance, they catch it. They pass it through again through the modulation and again they release it on the air. And this is the way the signal is, right, rebouncing up to 40, 50, 60, 80 kilometers from Hyderabad. Also, you will be able to hear 93.5 Red FM. Signal doesn't travel 80 kilometers. There might be some, I can say about 10 points, 15 points, 20 points are there where the signal has been received and rebounced, right? It rebounced. The same thing I can do. But now I don't want to make your life more complex. This C1, C11 yellow wants to send a message. What message we'll see later? Currently, right? One click has happened. Everyone should know that there is a click happened. So whoever wants to know, they have to register, they have to handle it. Whoever wants to whoever wants to pass the message, they have to use register event or a register event, and they have to fire the event. Fire is done. Once they fire, the signal is now in the air. Who wants to receive? The same machine wants to receive. After receiving, what do you want to do? After receiving, I want to say, hey, I received the message. So that is action. Action equals to C dot call me. Whoever receives the message will now immediately C dot call me. Control S. What happened? Did I? Here I forgot a handle. Okay, it's a control S. What happened? Still I'm not happy. Attribute action, right? Aura, right? Why in the register event I'm writing? Control X, you have to write in the handle event. Whoever wants to handle. There we go. Handle event. There we go. Whoever wants to handle, right? What is happening? Invalid descriptor, right? Okay, let me see. Aura register event. Name equals to Bangaram, type equals to this. Perfect. Till here it's all good. Whoever wants to receive, they have to use handler. Aura handler. Name equals to Bangaram. Event equals to C colon. Done. Action equals to call me. Now I'm writing call me. Call me will be called once the signal is received. I'm writing one more function. And here I will say alert. This is C11, no, C11 yellow. I fired the event and I can listen the event. I fired it and I listened it. I throw the signal and I receive the signal. Done. Right? I'm closing it. Yellow is done. Now, let's go to the diagram. We will create pink first. C1111 pink. File, new, lightning component. C111 pink underscore pink. C111 underscore pink. Right? Copy the name. So many components will come now. C111 pink. I say submit. One component called C111 pink got created. Whoever wants to listen, right? Whoever wants to listen has to use aura handler. Control C. C1 also has put the antenna. He also wants to listen. I'll say lightning card. Title. GITLE. Title equals to C111 pink. Want to listen. It's not firing. Want to listen the event. Whoever wants to listen the event, right? There's nothing inside. I will say C111 pink. That's it. This is the pink one. Remember that. Pink wants to receive the event. Tell me, is it the pink will receive the event? Is pink supposed to receive the event? No. Now, but pink has put the antenna. Pink has gone to the call me. See, it has put the antenna. Whether he will receive or not, we'll see now. Here we go. Call me. Now let me go to the yellow component. Let me click on controller. Let me copy this. Control C. Right. Here we go. Alert. This is C111 pink. I can listen the event. If you get this message, on the screen, that means our concept is wrong. I'm not supposed to get this message. Remember that. Under no circumstances this message can be displayed. Even though pink tried. Pink will become yellow's child when you call inside. I'm calling the pink inside the yellow. C colon, pink. See, then no need to become child. No, I'm in the yellow. Inside the yellow, I'm calling pink. So pink is the child, yellow is the father. Pink is the child, yellow is the father. Perfect. Now, as per the diagram, next, create blue. I'm creating blue. File, new, lightning component, C1, blue. C1 blue. C1 blue. Copy. I keep it. C1 blue. Right? As per the diagram, C1 is blue color. Let's go ahead. Click on submit. C1 blue. Here also, I will use C1 blue is also using handler. Same thing. I will say C1 blue. Want to listen. The way, no different treatment. C1 blue. C1 blue. C1 blue. Whenever somebody clicks on it, the pink, the way pink want to receive, in the pink there is a controller, control C. Same way I'm going to the blue, in the blue also, I'm writing the same controller. Paste. Here, C1 blue. I can listen to the event. Are we supposed to get this message? Yes. Parent can. When this blue will become parent? When you're calling the yellow inside this. So my yellow, double one. So C colon. I'm calling yellow in C1, C11 inside C1, C111 inside C11. Right? Now, before we go ahead and create the green one, there is a C2 is there. Let's create C2 also. File, new, lightning component. C2 blue. Copy it. It's a different family, by the way. It's a different family. C2 blue family. I say submit. This also wants to hear. I'll copy everything. Control C. Same treatment I'm giving. I'm not making any different treatment. Right? I will say this is C2 blue. C2 blue. C2 blue want to listen the event. Whatever in the C1 controller is there, same thing I'll copy in C2 blue also. Control C. I close it. I come to C2 blue. I click on C2 blue controller. Control A, delete, paste it. This is C2 blue. That's it. Either pink ఏం change లేదు. Am I supposed to see this message? No. Even though C1 used the same thing. Everybody is placing the antenna. Everybody is doing the same thing. But C2 blue message will not come. We are not supposed to get that. Control S. Inside C2 blue, there is C21 yellow. Yes.
Are we not taking off that C double? Yeah, here, yellow one.
What yellow one?
From C2 blue, we shouldn't keep this Child element C11,
let me create. I'll change it. Wait. This will be C21 yellow. No. C21 yellow. C21 yellow.
Okay,
So I'm
sir.
about to create it. No. I was about to create file, new, lighting component, C21 yellow, C21 yellow. This is a child of the way C11 yellow, here C21 yellow. So I click on submit. I created a component. Same treatment. Control C. No change. This is C21 yellow. C21 yellow. I want to hear the event. The way blue controller, same controller I'll copy. Control C, close. I go to C21 yellow, controller, Control A, delete. I will say C21 yellow. I can listen the event. Let's see whether this message comes or not. If this message comes, then our concept is wrong. Right? Because these are sibling concepts. Done. Now I am done with everything. Control S. Right? I'm done with everything. This whole last one is that A1 I'm creating now. Inside that C1, C2 to be called. Perfect. File, new, application. LA. I will say A1. LA. LA. A1. This is A1. Inside this, I will say lightning. LIGHTNING. Lightning layout. Lightning layout. Inside that, I will say LIGHTN lightning. LAY layout item. Oh, lightning layout item. It's not a self-closing. I will say size equals to 6. 6 plus 6, 12. I'm in the application, I'm doing the programming. It's not a component. Hey, Rupam, can we do programming? Yes. Whatever you can do in the component, same programming you can do. Here also application is there, controller is there. Right? And here I will call C1. C colon. First I'm calling C1 blue. In the second page block, in the second lightning layout, I'm calling C2 blue. See, under A1, under application, we have C1, C2. By the way, application also wants to listen. Application also wants to listen. So I will do the same treatment. Control C. I will do the same treatment. I will say, this is A1. Application, green. Green. This is A1. Green. See, it's not only showing to child, here extends. EXTENDS extends equals to force. SLDS. Now you have called me. Can I write a controller in application? Yes, sir. Same, no issues. Control C. Close it. Come to the application. I'm in LA. I click on controller. I'm in the application controller, not in component controller. Delete. I will say, hi, this is A1. A1, green. I can listen the event. Let us see, everybody has put the antenna. One person propagated it. Who propagated? One person, the yellow propagated, and everywhere there is an antenna. Everyone has put a dish antenna. All right. Everyone has put a dish antenna to receive the signal. Let me say DISH, dish, and antenna. One small logo I'm trying to copy, right? Images, right? So here we go. Right click, copy, come here, Control V. See, everybody is placing an antenna to receive the signal. The person who dispatched the message, he is also placing an antenna to receive the message. See, the pink is also placing an antenna. These are receivers who wants to receive. Who is sending the message? The propagation is done by C11 star. This is the person who is throwing the message. Let us see who can receive. I have given equal treatment to everyone. As per the concept, who should be receiving it? As per the concept, C11 should receive. C1 should receive.
A1.
And A1. I should be able to see only 3 messages. E tappa inka a message kanpadakodu. Even though that C21 also saying, hi, this is C21 yellow, I want to listen. Hi, this is C2, I want to listen. But I shouldn't be able to see this. That is the whole concept. Now I close it. I go and click on preview. Here we go. Everyone is there. This is A1, full. Below A1, C1. Below C1, C11. In C11, you click submit. Signal is transmitted. Everyone is willing to listen now. C111, pink, want to listen. C21, want to listen. C2, want to listen. C1, want to listen. A1, want to listen. Now let's click the button and see what are the messages we're getting. Click. Hi, this is C11 yellow. I fired the event and I can listen the event. Done. Okay. This is C1 blue. I can listen the event. I can listen the event. Okay. This is A1 green. I can listen the event. Okay. Gone. Even though others have put the antenna, they also used aura register event, but they didn't receive it. Postman didn't go to their house. Even though they said, hey, come, postman. Postman says, sorry, I'm not supposed to come to your house. Everybody wants to listen in this. There are so many components I created, right? Want to listen, everybody willing to listen. But system went only through child to parent, parent to grandparent. Opposite of inheritance. We call them as bubbling. Component event is a bubbling event. It's a bubbling. It never supports sibling. C2 family never even got the message. Even C111 pink message also didn't come. Submit. C11 yellow. I fired the event. After that, immediately gone to C1. After that, immediately gone to A1. And after that, it stopped. No one can else receive the signal. Even though they want to receive the signal, they put the same antenna, but they were not able to receive the signal. Right? This whole piece cannot hear. This piece cannot hear. Their antennas are waste. If they put antenna also, they will not receive. Able to understand now, everyone? I'm going at a very low level before I go to a real-time examples. Next class will be a real-time example. Right? Guys, able to understand? Yes or no? What is a component event? Event that propagates from the lowest to the topmost is called component event. What is the use, where it is used, all these things, let's not discuss now. as I told you. When time comes, we will do it.
Rupam, it's not mandatory that C1, C11
No,
has
it's
to.
not a mandatory. Whoever doesn't want to receive, they can remove their antenna.
Okay.
Antenna is nothing but aura handler. Here the antenna stands for aura handler. Whoever doesn't want to receive, here is the antenna. They can remove their dish antennas. It's not compulsory that everybody has to use. It's not compulsory. C1 doesn't want to remove. This C1 doesn't want to receive. So remove the antenna. Then in that case, what will happen? The messenger, the signal will reach C11 first, and then it will go to the A1. That's it. Because from C1 you have removed the antenna. C1 could have received, but C1 doesn't want to receive willingly. If a component willingly doesn't want to listen, then it is not must that they have to listen. It is not must that they have to listen. Clear, everyone? Understood? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody
Yes,
has
Rupam.
any doubts or question?
Yeah.
Anybody has any doubts or questions? Class is not yet over. Don't disconnect. I'll continue for the next 15-20 minutes. If you're thinking that class is over and you'll disconnect, then you're wrong. People who have already disconnected, I see 6-7 people has gone. So congratulations. I'm not going to repeat that for you. Next class, I'm not going to repeat what I'm doing next. So people who have missed it, they will suffer. Rupam, what was transmitted? A click was transmitted. Along with the click, can I transfer a data packet? Hello, this is Radio Mirchi, right? आप सुन रहे हो, midday mohabbat with Charu, Charu. I want to transfer these packets also, right? How do you transfer a packet? Let's do this. Let's take the same example. Go to the event. Event. While you are creating the signal event, go ahead and declare in the event. I will go ahead and I will declare an attribute. Aura, attribut, aura attribute, right? Aura attribute. Name equals to MSG. What message you want to pass? Type equals to string. See, with the event, now I'm attaching an attribute. I can attach more than one attribute. Control S. It's a container. An empty container was created. A variable was created inside the event. I'm inside the event, LE. Inside the event, I created a container called message. Who is firing? Whenever this button is clicked, one data has to be fired. Let's input the data. Lightning input. Lightning INPUT input. Lightning input. Label. Label equals to, right? Type the message you want to transmit. You want to transmit. When I'm typing a message, I have to store somewhere. Here I'm using aura attribut attribute. Name equals to radio message RSMSG aura attribute. Type equals to string. Type equals to string. Whatever you're typing, this input has to go value equals to exclamation V dot. Exclamation V dot. Control S. Now in the form, when I go and see the output, right, I will get an input there. Wait. type the message you want to transmit. So when I click the button, whatever I'm typing, this has to also pass. And everybody is placing an antenna to listen. But only C11 can listen, C1 can listen, A1 can listen. That's it. No one else can get that message. Right? Perfect. Now let's come to the development. Right? First of all, whatever you have taken this, that you have to get inside the controller. So I'm coming here. Var m equals to component component dot get v dot r message. Now, before you fire, you have to say evt dot set params. In the event, you can set a param. evt dot set params. See, in a curly bracket, what is the name of the attribute? In the event, we declared as msg. We declared as msg controller. msg colon. What is the value? m. Whatever you typed it was stored in attribute, that you got it inside and you stored in m, and that m I'm passing to message, and then I'm firing the event. So along with the click, along with the bomb, even the smoke will come now. The bomb sound is heard 20 kilometers, but along with the bomb sound, now the smoke color is also been transmitted, red color. So the click is transferred. Along with the click, now I'm sending the message also. This is yellow. Now, who wants to receive it? Whoever wants to receive, they have to use what? Whoever wants to receive, they have to use a simple command in their component. They have to use a simple command in their component, right? What is that? Var. What is the message? What is the message? Is equals to, I'm just creating, what is the message? Is equals to, whoever wants to get, they have to say event dot get event dot get param, not params. There is no s here. Param. Only by set, whenever you're setting something, there is a s. Params. Whenever you're receiving, param, no s at all. Remember this confusion. What do you want to receive? I want to receive msg. See, and this will be stored here. Now I will say, hi, this is C11. I fired the event and I can listen the event with the message. Plus, what is that? With the message. Whatever the message that has been transmitted. Control S. Now this I will copy it in every program. Control C. Control C. Control C. Close it. One by one we have to do everywhere. Pink also wants to listen. Controller. Right? I'm pasting it. And I just change this. Hi, this is pink. Not yellow. Hi, this is pink. And I delete this message. Anybody who wants to receive it, they have to use this. Control S. Hi, this is C11 pink. Perfect. Pink is also done. All right. I copy this. Control C. Close the pink. Now I go to blue. I'm going one by one. Controller. There also I placed it. Var MSG. I will just say, hi, this is blue. Because after that, everything remains same. Not pink. Hi, this is blue. And I delete this. Control S. I say Control S. Close it. Blue is done. Right? Then I go here. I click. Okay. blue, controller. Let me copy this. Control C. Now I close it. Now I go to C2. I go to the controller. Everywhere I'm changing the messages now. Where, right? This is C2 blue. Copy this. This is C2 blue. Now I delete the old message, or I can comment it. You can say anything. There we go. Copy this. I close it. Now I come to the C21 yellow. Right? I go to the controller. Then I paste it. I am C21 yellow. Now I comment the old message. I've modified my message with the data that I'm receiving from the event. I copy this. I close it. I go to the app. I click on controller. There also I paste it. This is green. This is green. And I put it here. Control S. Hope that I have changed everywhere. Now you go ahead and refresh the component. Message. Mayday. 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 You know where the Mayday is used? This is an SOS message while the pilot in the flight, the pilot from the cockpit says Mayday, Mayday. That means there's an emergency. It's not always crashing. The pilot declares an emergency and all the routes will be cleared. As soon as he say Mayday, Mayday, the airspace will be immediately cleared by the traffic controller. All the flights will be diverted. The airport will be kept on high alert. The airstrips will be ready with what do you call it, fire extinguisher, fire brigades or fire engines, fire trucks, plus right doctors, hospital, ambulances, everything will be kept on standby alert when the pilot says Mayday, Mayday. Now let's say that the pilot want to transmit this message. Immediately I click on submit. Oh, event.getParam is not a function in C11 yellow. See, we might have made a mistake somewhere. Let's check it out one by one. Right, event is done. Let me see in event MSG. Come here. Come to the controller. Right, evt.setParam. evt.setParam. Perfect. Right, colon this one. It is in a curly bracket. Yes, sir. Done. Now, where, right? This much big. Event dot get param. Event dot get param. A single or double event dot get param.
P-A-R-A-M, I think, Rupam.
P-A-R-A-M. See, param spelling. Come on, guys. You should have got me there itself, no? Now to make the change everywhere. I've been writing so many times. Nobody get param. Control S. Now to change in all the controller. Blue controller. Get param. Save. Next, this one. Controller. Get param. Save. I was repeating so many times. Get param. Get param. That time only you should say you're repeating so many times and you're writing the spelling wrong. Get param. Control S. Final to the application. Controller. Get param. P-A-R-A-M. Param spelling is wrong. Perfect. Now I go ahead. Right. Press enter. Message. Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Submit. This is C1 yellow. I fired the event and I can listen the event with a message Mayday, Mayday. Okay. This is C1 blue. I fired the event and I can listen. You entered the data in C11, but you see that the data has been passed to C1. Mayday, Mayday. You have put the data in C1, somewhere, some component, but immediately you can see that one application at very top level is also receiving the data, right? And can listen Mayday, Mayday. No one else can listen the event, neither the data. It is not audible to anyone. See, whatever you write. So you can not only propagate an event, but you can also propagate a data along with the event. Two things can be propagated: action, the behavior, and the data. Click. When you click, the click can be passed. If you change the data, you're writing something, suddenly you moved out of that field. That behavior that you have been typing may, may, and immediately the fright class. Till the time you type may, right? Immediately that on change, that means after that he clicks somewhere else. That change can be passed to parent, to the topmost parent. That is called the behavior. With an event, we can pass two things. Number one, the behavior or action. Number two, data. Mayday, Mayday is a data, right? If the behavior passed, then only the data will go. It is not compulsory that you have to always pass the data, but it is always compulsory that the behavior has to pass. If the behavior passes, then only the data will go. Data cannot travel without a behavior, right? So here the behavior is clicked. So, right, 94, right, 0.3, Radio Mirchi. You are listening Midday Mohabbat with Charu. Because every day I'm listening this. While I come back from the class, after 11:30 my class is over. When I'm driving back my home for 45 minutes, every day this will come. And every day morning when I go 6:30 travel, then it's exactly at 7 o'clock, right? Saiji will come, Mirchi Saiji. Good morning with Mirchi Saiji. So I know only two people now. So as soon as I click on submit, the same thing get transmitted. So you can see that with an event, you can transmit a behavior plus you can transmit a data. Behavior plus data can be transmitted. Next Saturday, I will show you real-time example. Next Saturday, I'll be showing you a real-time example. And then we will talk about it, where in the real-time this is used. Class of this is not yet over. This is just a sample example I've shown you to understand what is happening. Now, next class, we will take accounts, contacts or something, and we will transfer it like anything. We'll take a real Salesforce example, nothing called dummy example like this. Mayday, Mayday, no. Guys, able to understand, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead
Yes,
and
sir.
attend any lightning classes, right? Even if they take event also, they will not go in depth so down on explaining. I bet you, go and check it out, right? That is the reason each and every concept, so many things are about there. It is just that we are in the third or fourth week, if I'm not wrong. You still have another 12 weeks to go. In fact, another 3 months to go as from today also. Classes might extend going forward, just to keep you updated, right? Sunday classes might get extended by half an hour or 1 hour. Be ready for this all. Your class starts at 9:30, could end at 12 or 12:30. So please make sure that you properly plan and then you sit in the class. Going forward, Sunday's class are uncertain. It can increase by half an hour to 1 hour. Saturday's class are fixed. They will end at 7. They will end at 10 only. Whatever the time I'm missing on Sundays, Saturdays, I might compensate those with extra hours on Sundays also. Something like this, right? So get ready. Your class will start extending going forwards. Every day the class, every Sunday class could be 2.5 hours to 3 hours, and it might go to 3.5 hours also. So please make sure that those who are cooking at home, right, you have your lunch responsibility and everything, please plan the things accordingly. Right? That's it from my side. Today, I will not extend more. I'll stop here. Anybody has any questions? Interesting? Lightning?
Interesting
Yes.
and confusing.
Obviously. Right? It's a complete different syllabus that what you're learning from your Apex or a Visualforce. You can see. That is the
Rupam,
reason
when
it's a
you
separate
start
course.
that JavaScript, because we are calling Apex, right? Every time.
Where in Java? Where JavaScript? Oh, in your regular class?
No, in Lightning only.
No, what you're writing then? What you're
Means
writing then?
that is JavaScript only, but it's
Then
not come.
what are these all I'm writing? Right in the controller, I'm writing all this program. What is that then? That's JavaScript only, no?
Ah, that is okay. Yeah.
Then what else you want?
How to write that search program in JavaScript? You wrote, you calling Apex class, right? So.
Hmm. So you want to
Oh,
write the same thing in JavaScript. That's it, right?
yeah. No, I mean,
These are
without calling.
JavaScript. There's nothing different. I'm calling with server-side controller. I will stop it in the next two class. There will be last server-side controller. After that, I will not
Okay.
call server-side controller. I will leave it, and everything will be client-side control only. Currently, we are in JavaScript. There's nothing special. So what the script that I'm writing, these are all JavaScripts, guys. Don't think that JavaScript is something different. You have already started writing JavaScripts, right? From the JavaScript, I'm calling a server-side controller. Next two class, next Saturday will be last class where I'll be calling Apex. After that, no, never I'll call Apex. Forget Apex. The last class, next class will be the last class where you hear Apex from my mouth. After that, there'll be no Apex. Everything in the controller itself. Controller, helper. We'll come to the helper then. Controller, helpers. Got it? There is nothing called separate JavaScript. This is the JavaScript only. Right? Any other questions? Anybody has any other questions?
Sir,
Perfect. Yes, tell me, sir. Only you're saying,
sir, I
sir.
want
Proceed forward.
first screenshot, sir, for the first program, sir. I missed that
Screenshot.
program, sir.
Congratulations, you'll receive the video tomorrow morning. No?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? You can take it from the video. You can take a screenshot. You can frame it. You can print it. Whatever you want to do. Right? Perfect. Anyhow, today you're not going to do the programming. I know that. It's almost afternoon. You'll have your lunch, then you'll sleep in the evening. You'll move around, do something. You'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow morning you'll get the video.
Hey, Rupam.
Right? Yes. Tell me.
Actually, here my scenario is in SubMe I have more if conditions.
Mhm.
Okay, so in that if conditions, actually we have PMD tool. In that PMD tool, what happened when we run this JavaScript, we getting a error message. More if conditions are there, so we have to reduce those things. One of my senior person has suggested we need to divided two methods and we have to call that one. Is it possible
Not
we can
required.
call?
You can call two methods. You can call three methods. I told you already. Right? Tomorrow. Okay. Chalo. Next class. I'll call two methods. Three methods. Done. Tathastu. Shall we do it? Perfect. We'll do the search only. Chalo. I'll take a real-time example with search. Whoever has asked this question, I don't know his name. So let's fulfill his wishes in the class. He has come to wish that he has some problem in the real time, right? Let us search 2 or 3 tables or same table, whatever you say, we'll do it. 2 or 3 tables with 2-3 methods. will create, and in the same Java controller, I will call 2-3 methods. Will that make happy you? Yes.
Yeah, it's happy, but the problem they saying that they wanted to, they don't want to split that one. They wanted to use only one method, but that whatever we are writing the condition, that condition, we have to kept it another way, or else we have to handle it.
Even if you
That is
write a
the-
multiple condition inside the if, that nothing will happen. It will still work. It will not give error. You need to know how to write the way.
Yeah,
That's it.
I know that. Okay, I'm coming to Telugu. Okay, just a second, sorry. నా సబ్మి మెథడ్ లో మన మోర్ కండిషన్స్ అంటే ఇది ఇఫ్ కండిషన్స్ వచ్చేసి ఒక టోటల్ ఇఫ్ ఎల్స్ అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఎల్స్ లో మళ్ళీ సబ్ ఇఫ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అలాగే టోటల్ 10 ఇఫ్స్ ఒక సబ్మి మెథడ్ లోనే ఉన్నాయి. మేము ఎప్పుడైతే పిఎండి టూల్ రన్ చేసామో, పిఎండి టూల్ రన్ చేయగానే మాకు ఇఫ్ కండిషన్స్.
Nobody knows what is that PMD tool. That might be your internal tool.
Yeah, that is my internal tool, projects wise. So what will happen, మామూలుగా జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ కానీ లేదా అపెక్స్ క్లాసెస్ కానీ రన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమైనా vast of code we have written, then it will throw error. We have to handle it.
At how many times, after how many ifs it's showing the error? Tell me.
Like total 3 methods we find this issue, like
Forget about 3 methods. Okka method lopata, after writing any if rashin tarvata, after how many nested if you are getting an error? Tell me this.
25 తర్వాత మాకు టోటల్ 36 ఇఫ్ కండిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దాంట్లో 25 నుంచి మాకు ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది. సో దే హావ్ లిమిట్ 25 ఇఫ్ కండిషన్.
36 if conditions ఏంది అంత if?
సో అంటే మాది ఒక పెద్ద మాడ్యూల్ అండి. ఆ మాడ్యూల్ లో చాలా ఉన్నాయి. ఐ కాంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ మోర్.
Okay. But if you have 26 nested if conditions or 30 nested if conditions, come on, then you are killing the brain of the processor, right? If inside, if inside, if inside, if inside, if inside, if inside, if inside. That's also a machine. They have a limitation. So obviously it will give an error.
That's true. కానీ ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని
So
హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి.
you have to make a and. You have to make an and condition. You have to combine 2 or 3 conditions to one. You have to reduce the if by combining the conditions.
సింప్లీ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, మీ పాయింట్ నాకు అర్థమైంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ సింప్లీ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఆ అకౌంట్ లో ఇండస్ట్రీ ఉంది. ఇండస్ట్రీలో మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్న బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ.
Then use SOSL, no? SOQL ఎందుకు సెర్చ్ చేస్తున్నారు? Use SOSL. Use SOSL command. In the place of SOQL statement, use SOSL. It will search all the fields. Suppose you say that name equals to A, or phone equals to A, or industry equals to contains A, or billing city contains A, or SIC code contains A, or description contains A. Why will you write so many? If you are searching in multiple, then you don't need to write multiple if conditions. You can put them in all in SOSL statement. లేదు రూపం, SOSL statement నుంచి డేటా రిట్రీవ్ చేసిన తర్వాత we are writing 30 if condition. Then God can help you. Nobody can help. There's no way. Then you have to split into multiple methods.
Yeah, multiple methods, that is that they came up. బట్ నా పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే, ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు సబ్మీలో కాల్ మీ అనే మెథడ్ ని డైరెక్ట్ మనం కాల్ చేయొచ్చా?
సబ్మీల్ కి కాల్ మీ, yes, 100% చేసుకోవచ్చు సార్. అదే కదా నెక్స్ట్. సో ఈ కాల్ మీని I can call inside subme, yes, with enq. Find it out how to call it. It's a simple one line command, ఒకటే line command, one line, not more than 10 words. One line, not not more than 10 words. 10 words నుంచి ఎక్కువ కూడా కాదు. ఒకటే లైన్, 10 లైన్ కూడా కాదు. సో ఇంత తిప్పి లాస్ట్ ఈ క్వశ్చనా మనం కాల్ చేసుకోవచ్చలేదని, అయ్యో ఇది డైరెక్ట్ ఇంత స్టోరీ చెప్పకుండా డైరెక్ట్ అడగచ్చు కదా. కెన్ ఐ కాల్ మీ ఇన్సైడ్ సబ్ మీ? నాకు PTD టూలు, 30 ఇఫ్లు, 100 కండిషన్లు అవసరమా? ఎంత రామాయణ్. అందుకే నేను I keep on telling everyone, please do not tell the Ramayans, don't tell Mahabharatas, right? We all have a habit of telling Mahabharatas and Ramayanas. Come directly to the question. Rupam, can I call one function inside another function? అయిపోయింది, ఒక చిన్న క్వశ్చన్. ఇంత టైం కూడా ఏది కాదు, అంతే కదా. ఎస్, వన్ లైన్, ఓన్లీ ఒకటే లైన్, 10 వర్డ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ విత్ NQ. హింట్ కూడా ఇస్తున్నాను. హింట్ ENQUE NQ. Hint NQ. Find it out. If you are not able to get it, next week I'll give you. కొంచెం
Okay.
కష్టపడాలి కదా, ఇంత పెద్ద ఇష్యూకి ఒక్క సెకండ్ లో సాల్వ్ చేసేస్తే ఎలా?
Okay.
మనం కొంచెం అంతే కదా, కొంచెం బిల్డప్ ఇవ్వాలి కదా మనం వర్క్ చేస్తున్నామని. సో రైట్, whoever has asked that out, right, he will work hard and others also find. It's one line, not more than 10 words, 10 alphabets, not words, 10 alphabets. Not more than 10 alphabets, and hint is NQ. You can call n number of functions inside one function. You can call each function inside each other. As simple as that. Right? Chalo guys. That's it for today. Welcome. Right? So let's meet
Rupam,
next Saturday. Yes.
Rupam, you wrote 3 methods, right? List one is list, one is one passing a parameter to a subject yesterday's class.
Mm-hmm.
So
Question.
other
No
one is-
Ramayana.
yeah.
No
Okay.
Ramayana.
We can do anything, right? We can do anything,
Yes.
or it is a something like, is there any specifically we have to use list and we have to use parameters and all?
Without using a list, how will you handle it then?
No, you
Without
wrote
using
it
a list.
3 ways, 3 methods, right? One is with list, one is with a subject.
You can write
Right.
anything.
Okay.
I have written only 2 ways. Inkoka way rasta kuda I have left it. So you can write it anyway. You can write like that. We can go use with an expression. You can declare a variable first outside and then use it, or directly in the return statement itself use an expression, or write a query with an expression and then database.query. Right? So you can do anything.
Okay.
All the ways are same. It will fetch the same data.
Okay.
Right? Chalo.
Yeah, thank
Right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice and wonderful day. Next Saturday, 99% I'll be there, but still 1% there is a chances I might not there. You know about the home department, right? Home departments are very dangerous. Sometimes you will not be able to handle the home department. So if the home department allocates a task to me to go ahead and put flowers, pattas, mamadiakus on the door, and then in that case, I might cancel the class on 15th. But as of today, you have a class on 15th. Remember that, Saturday. If I cancel it, it'll be there on the screen. Cancel, no class today. If you don't have a class on 15, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million percentage, it'll be on 16. Right? So still 15th, I'm creating 1% doubt. I don't think that, because my wife is already down with, she's bed, at this moment, she's bedridden because of her surgery. So I don't think that anything will happen. But in case, if she tells me that all the things has to be done by me, so in that case, I might bunk. Okay, just to keep you everyone updated and aware. Right? Usually, lightning class never stops. So thank you, guys. Happy Sankranti to everyone. Happy Pongal.
you. Same to you.
Celebrate your Sankranti and Pongal well. Right? Happy family time. Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.